Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Dean Thompson with another word of hope. The heroes of faith were heroes through grace. Hebrews chapter 11 is one of my favorite passages of Scripture. Why? Because it highlights the absolute necessity of faith in one's walk with God. The many persons cited in the chapter were accepted by God, not because of the good they did, but because of the faith they had in God. Verse 6 tells us that without faith it is impossible to please God. Anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists and that He rewards those who earnestly seek Him. This verse reveals to us that 1, it is possible for us to please God. 2, it is impossible to please God without faith. And 3, the one who pleases God is the one who believes that God is and that He truly rewards those who seek to know Him. The many heroes of faith listed in this chapter Hebrews 11, were accepted because they pleased God. They believed that God exists and they sought Him diligently and they were rewarded with His acceptance, His approval. These persons who were accepted by God were not persons who were right in every area of their lives, but they trusted in the mercy of God. Through faith, they had access to grace. Abraham lied and deceived. Isaac did the same thing. Jacob did even worse. Joseph had become so Egyptianized that when his brothers saw him, they didn't know they were interacting with their own kin. He married Potiphar, a woman who was dedicated to Ra, the sun god, and whose father was a priest of the sun god. It's no wonder then that the rebellion and idolatry of Israel very frequently began with Ephraim and Manasseh, the two tribes that descended from this union. Moses blundered. Aaron made a golden calf and led the people into idolatrous worship. He is not mentioned in this chapter, but he's qualified nonetheless. Rahab the prostitute, Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, David, Samuel, and the prophets. These were all people of faith. Their works were not perfect, but God accepted them. They had access to His grace. Many Christians there are today who despise the preaching of grace because somehow they believe that to preach grace is to water down the gospel and give people license to sin. But grace is not about people. Grace is about a loving God dealing with sinful people. And in His wisdom, God knows who is to be accepted and who is to be rejected. We must learn to focus on the God of grace and not on the people who we see as sinners and wicked. If God accepted these persons mentioned in Hebrews chapter 11, it tells me that there is hope for all of us. There are many among us, maybe even all of us, who are struggling with one sin or another. There is hope for us. Tell me, did God really accept Rahab the harlot and the spies who lodged in her house? Did God really accept Jephthah, the man who sacrificed his daughter like an animal to God? God really accepted a man like Samson? I mean, really? And what about David, the adulterer and murderer? He was accepted too? My friend, if God accepted these persons, He will certainly accept you. Don't hold back yourself from Him. Go to Him in faith and access His grace. Grace does not give us license to sin, but without grace, we cannot stop sinning. I wish for you, my friends, a grace-filled life. May we encounter grace and learn to express this grace to others. God bless you.